Hello. So I want to talk about Aisha Curry. This is part 2 of the video I made yesterday. Um, I wanted to point out also with the what her situation is. I really think she needs to talk to her husband about this. Her insecurities and everything. I don't. The only thing is like you don't. She was shut down so fast by the mom that it was hard for me to really see like what she meant, and it was hard. You know how somebody talking and they trying to explain themselves, somebody shut them off. It stops you from really explaining your point. So that means you may get misunderstood now, because now you got caught midair in your sentence, and so now you like blah 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 blah, and then somebody stop you and you be like, well, I didn't even finish my final point of what I was saying. So yes, we probably like heard that part, but she got shut down so fast from the mom that she probably like didn't, to me, really get to go elaborate on what she was saying. I really think she had more to say. Like I said yesterday, I really think she had more things to say, but she didn't get a chance to say them. So got a little fly in here. So I didn't think she had excuse me, y'all. I didn't think she had she were able to say everything she wanted to say. So that's why I think the disconnect came from. But I really think she needs to talk to her husband, because everything lies within talking to your husband first about it. And I don't know, this is the thing about this though, I don't know if she talked to him and then she didn't get no answer from him, or she didn't get no closure from him, because that could have easily been this case too. She could have probably been like, look babe, I'm feeling this way, because just know she been with him for 10 years. They've been married, I think they said it's 2011, so they've been married about eight years or so. So I don't know, I'm a type of person, I'm gonna just tell you what's going on and tell you I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And you might think I'm sensitive, you might think whatever, but at least I want people, at least how I'm feeling. It's not a secret. It's not in you're not speculating about me. You know exactly how I'm feeling. You know exactly who I am, who you're dealing with. You ain't got to worry about nobody just out the blue freaking out on you, because okay, she done told me that already. So at least what's going on in my head. I'm not coming out the blue with something, So the thing is, I don't know if she's the type of person that talks to him, or she one of them women that trying to be the just a quiet wife on the side and trying to be doing too much with that, because some women do that, and then that be the same women venting to me, and I'm like, why are you telling me this? Tell your man, girl. Like, why is you telling me, oh, girl, telling me on the side, girl, because this. And I'm like, looking at her like, did you tell your husband that, girl? Because that's the one that's going to actually help you fix the problem, not shooing it to me, because I don't like that. I feel like it feels fake to me, because it feels like you have so much to say, but you're not telling it to the one that it matters to tell it to. So I don't know if she one of them type of chicks that, like, she married and she trying to be this perfect wife and don't say nothing, and you sitting here suffering in silence. And now every time you say something in public, you're saying crazy stuff. Like, she always get caught saying like random crazy stuff, and she always go viral every time she says something. Because to me, it feel like, I was talking to my husband about this, because he's a Curry fan, so I talked to him a little about it, and I was like, I feel like it just seems like she don't get to say what she want to say all the time, because there's always the family right there shushing her all the time, like she's a little child. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't shush me. Let me be a free thinker. Let me be, an adult. Because sometimes a lot of adults try to, like, the parent people, like, you get married and the parents always try to child you, like you're their child. Like, ma'am, I am 37 years old. I'm not a child. Let me be free to speak as how I feel, so I can be I'm not out there like holding in so much, because sometimes you can hold in so much and it can break you. Just because you holding in so much stuff, how many miserable women I know, and I be like, dang, girl, only if you told your husband what you're telling me. why you telling me, girl? I be like, what is you telling me for? This is why you miserable. Because you're not telling the person that it matters to tell the situation to. Tell your man. Like, talk to him. So that probably one of them situations to me. This is my opinion. Like I told him, my husband, I'm like, this is just my opinion. This don't mean this is what happened. I can't for sure, and he can't for sure. Nobody can't for sure say what happens in them people's house. Just like nobody don't know what happens in my household. Nobody can't tell nobody about, what's happening in their household, but they're in the public, so everybody gonna have an opinion. This is my opinion. I just feel like it's a feeling of she really don't get to talk, and when she talk, she spit out all kind of crazy stuff because she don't get to talk. When you don't get to talk, you don't know, you have so much stuff bottled in. When it come out, it sounds crazy because you be like, it's so much to say. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people always, like older people and in between, they always say you have good conversation. That's because first of all, I think for myself, one, and I always say what's on my mind. I don't do that thing where I'm holding in stuff, because I believe that creates miserable women or miserable people in general. I don't believe in that holding this, holding that. I just don't like that because that creates miserable people. You sitting there holding in so much stuff. So that's just what I think. So I think she should just talk to her husband, tell him how she feel, because I don't want this to be one of them things where they're breaking up because she's sitting out, in the public, inviting men to these, inviting men to kind of like pursue her in a way, regardless if you're gonna turn them down or not. You don't invite men to. Please don't come for me. I don't want no man coming for me. Sorry, I'm married. I've been married 11 years. I do not, for years and years, like I've been married all this time. I never cared. My husband said, a few years ago you did say, you had to dress, like, yes, when you first have a baby, you kind of feel a certain way. But at the same time, I really, really don't care if dudes check for me. I really don't, because I feel like long as my man desiring me, I don't need other men to desire me. My husband has desired me enough for 2 men. So it's like, I don't need all that. I have all that already. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's more about it's a more like she got to talk to her husband about it. Because I feel like it's probably like she's not feeling it from him. And maybe it's part of because he's not really home because he's working all the time. So I get that. But again, when you're marrying these men, know what type of man you're marrying. He's providing for you, ma'am. So that means he got to be, the kind of man you married, he's on the road all the time. So you have to figure out a way to, when you marry that kind of man, you have to figure out a way to be in his life. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always gone. So even if it means you got to go, all these people, all the mom and all, since all them all involved, I'm going to need y'all to watch these kids. Every year, me and my husband going on a trip. That's one. Another thing is, since y'all all around and so supportive, I'm going to need y'all to watch these kids for me while I go fly up and down. And while I'm on my business stuff, I can go see my man. That's another thing. You have to still date your husband. Now, me and my husband date weekly. We go on a date every week because we like, you know what? We gonna date. We beating all odds, all statistics. We gonna date. And that's what we do. We date every week. We go on a date every week. And if we miss a week, sometime we'll go twice. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to forfeit that little few dollars to do what we got to do because our marriage is more important than worrying about, oh, we got to say this. We'll rather put that money on our date than we'll not do something else, but we'll go on a date with the money or something like that. So we've been investing in our marriage, like going on a date. We started that like in 2008, last year. We say, look, I don't care what, I'm going to put a few dollars on the side just to date, just to go out. We go somewhere special every week. Sometimes we don't get to go every week, but we'll double up or something like that here and there. We're just going to date because you have to still date your husband weekly or however high you have to do it. You have to. They got money, so y'all don't have no excuse. I'll be flying up, babe. I'm on my way. I have all the stuff all ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make You have to make your relationship fun. You got to make your relationship last. You have to do what you have to do because it's your husband. So it ain't some dude. It's your husband. You've been married 8 years, so you got to do what you have to do to sustain your marriage because you want it to work. So we like, look, we dating. I'm like, look, we can date. Let's do our date. We married and we dating at the same time because that's what keeps it going. You have to keep going. We go out, we talk by ourselves, no kids. We got teenagers now, so woohoo, teenage. So we ain't gotta be worrying about nobody babysitting because people ain't trying to help you anyway with that. People don't be with all that helping you with that. They don't care about nobody. People be lying about they care. They don't care. But girl, date your man, girl. Talk to your man, date your man, and I'll probably do another video. But please, girl, date your man, talk to your man, and y'all have a good day and have a great marriage, y'all.